Alright guys, remember when things get bad or things are hard on you, you have to remember that at some point you have to remember, like you might compare yourself, or you might think, oh my god, this person is doing so much better, this person this person that, I'm not nearly as good, or whatever, right? You have to remember that those things are temporary. I mean, I know, I'm obviously, if you're J-Lo, and if you're me even, or you're J-Lo, I mean, we're famous, right? Well, I'm getting more and more famous every day, but we're famous, but I mean, it's not like we'll be famous forever, but, which is not, I mean, obviously, that's why, okay, I'm starting on the wrong foot, guys. Okay, guys, sorry, guys. So yeah, what I was trying to say is, celebrities are famous, and we see them the way they are, and we see them being really good, and we see them being like famous and doing whatever, and they do whatever they want. But that's because they have a lot of money, and they do, right? And you have to remember that they all started somewhere, right? They all started working at a grocery store. They all started working as a janitor. They all started in customer service. I mean, you have to remember they paid their dues and all that, and they did all these things, right? And now they're famous, right? And the first part I said, I just forget that, because I mean, yes, it is temporary. We all live a temporary life. We're all gonna end up living for. I mean, I'm gonna live a long time, but it's all temporary, right? But in general, if you're worried about your fame, and there has been videos I've seen where they're like, your life is not forever, right? So whatever you're worried about, don't worry, right? But that's not my point here. My point here is that we see celebrities, we see all this glitz and glam and all that. Like if you were actually in their situation or in their life, you might see things differently, right? Because you have to remember, like when you see something on screen or you see somebody experiencing something on screen, and it's a celebrity, I mean, they're known for making their lives seem more glamorous than they are. I mean, if you were actually at a celebrity birthday party or whatever, I mean, definitely be fun, it'd be great, but but you have to remember it looks better on camera, right? And it's not necessarily, like, I mean, some stars have a fantastic life and they enjoy life wonderfully and they have magical situations. Their life is like a movie. At the end of the day, it's great. Yeah, it is really nice to have a life like that. If you don't have a life like that, you admire from the sidelines, right? But in general, like if you actually, like I've dated the best looking people on earth, right? And I've seen the best looking people on earth, and I have done a lot of things in my life. I've had various jobs, and I've met certain celebrities, and I've talked to certain people. You know what I mean? Like, and I want more, and I want to live a wonderful life, and I want all this glam and glitz and all that, right? But when you're chasing all that, you have to remember that, especially if you are a celebrity type and you've experienced some of it, it's positive. I mean, some experiences are like you're never going to get them anywhere. You enjoy them to the full, right? Because they're awesome, and you can't believe they're happening, right? But at some point, it's all the same, and not in a bad way, right? But it's just like I've dated a celebrity. I dated probably more than one, right? And I've seen the best-looking people, guy or girl, right? You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I'm not like. I mean, even if I'm gonna live a long life and be famous for a long time, I know I will be because I'm really good and I'm happy with my life and I'm very healthy, I'm very fit and extremely fit, right? But even if I passed away now, which I won't, right? Well, I mean, who knows, right? I'm sure I'm not. I'm probably gonna live till 90 or 100 or whatever, right? But or maybe more, right? But in general, if I passed away now, I've experienced so much, right? So I mean, you have to remember, like, it's not a big deal to want more and it's exciting to want more and exciting to experience things and exciting to have all this glitz and glam, but you have to remember, like, if you've experienced a lot more than other people, maybe you have, right, then you're not suffering, right? It might seem like, oh, I've had this and that. Yes, we want more, and there's nothing wrong with that. We should all strive for more. I love earning more and doing more and finding more. And you should be really excited about that and definitely go for more. But you remember, like, even if you're thinking about the song with J-Lo, from In Living Color to movie scripts to On the Six to J-Lo to these headlines, that's right. Like, I mean, those things are wonderful and amazing, right? And she's really been on Oprah, all that, right? I mean, wonderful, right? She's dated the best looking men. She's done all this. And, obviously to someone that's never dated a really good looking man or a really good looking woman, from the outside, that looks awesome, right? That looks wonderful, right? And yes, so I understand the whole, crazy celeb thing and all that experience, and watching a celebrity go through that and being excited for them and being excited trying to get that for yourself. But like for me, I've dated so much, I've done so much, everything else is icing on the cake, which you should be getting more, being excited, right? You should be excited and look forward to your life because you're trying to get more, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? But, in general, at some point you have to say, there's got to be more, right? And in terms of like showing care and being kind, right? So, I mean, I love to give to charities, I love to help people out, I've done that lots, but you do both, right? You have to live your life and have a fantasy life, and then also support people, right? Anyway, thank you guys. Au revoir. Bye now.